What's up, my faithful minions? This is Master Maniac back for another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Thank you for joining me, and I will be your tour guide. Because at this time we're going to go over some of the stuff that I have done between episodes. You guys saw me get this cobble gen put in place and everything. Got an infinite water source over here. Um, I actually ended up putting one behind these barrels because I had needed. Oh, that was unprofessional. I had needed to make some clay, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Um, I put some cobble in here and ended up, making quite a bit. I've got 3 buckets sitting in here in this crucible right now, and the fourth bucket, I believe, yeah, that looks like that's going to make another full bucket, is cooking up right now. I did end up putting lava underneath there, which is helping to cook this a little bit faster. Not a whole lot, though. Aside from that, until I have a tool that's good enough to... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That is... That should be... That should... Don't tell me. Okay, that could have been there all along. But any of these that have the one little tiny micro block under there, I just went ahead and put a little cover at the bottom there just in case I fall through, so that I do not fall through to my death. I also came over here and expanded out these platforms a little bit, and I have a nice safe trash can that I can just walk up to here if I have any junk in my inventory to throw out. Dropped a piece of dirt over here. I needed some wood, so I went ahead and put a tree farm, or quote-unquote tree farm there. I've got a couple extra furnaces, which we will put to use in this episode. And the last major thing that I did was get some wheat bred up. Now, the thing with this wheat is that all the plants in this mod come from seeds, all of your crops and stuff. And you can breed them up to grow quicker or yield more of their product, or have certain amounts of strength to prevent weeds from growing in their place. And so that's what I did here, and you'll see on the Wayla tooltip up at the top, the strength, growth, and gain are all at 10, 10, 10. That is the maximum. And you find that on whatever seeds you get by using this. This is a seed analyzer. So basically all you do is take your unidentified seeds, drop it in here, doesn't take any power or anything at all. I'm not sure what this slot's for. But it doesn't take any power or anything at all. It just analyzes your seeds, tells you their stats. Then you take 3 blocks of dirt and you till them. You put 2 crops on either side, and then double crop stick the middle one, and either wait for that to grow or use the watering can, or I think you can even use bone meal on it. And either a slightly better statistically version of these 2 plants will appear here, or some weeds. You do run out of crop sticks that way, but we'll go through the whole plant breeding thing later on whenever I need to automate resource gathering. Anyway, I think that's about it. I did use that to get a lot of toast cooked up because I had a lot of hunger, because there was a lot of mining going on here, and I want to show you guys a little trick. You guys can see I got a diamond hammer. You can get diamonds from sifting gravel. And I don't have a whole lot of that there, but I want to show you guys a little trick involving your cobble gen when you're first starting out. If you don't want to have the chance of your cobble popping off into your lava and getting burned up, and you just need gravel to sift, well, you can just stand here and aim straight down, and it turns straight away into gravel and is 100% lossless. Because of the way it changes the block, it basically spawns the gravel directly on you. And you can see we got 9 there fairly quickly. So that's a bonus. I have a little bit of plans for this episode. I don't know how much we're going to get done, but basically I want to take this and get a transfer node somewhere into probably a Java barrel. And I want to get a Tinker's Construct smeltery going because we need... These furnaces don't really cut it for cooking your ores up. So you guys might notice I've got a bunch of sand, a bunch of clay in my inventory. Let's head over here and craft up some grout. You can update at any point. Oh, okay. That's horrible. Thank you, Rain. Craft up as much of that grout. That's 2 stacks. And by the way, I got the clay by just right-clicking dust into barrels full of water, which is the whole reason why this infinite water source is here. Eventually I'd like to automate that, but I really don't think it's necessary at this point. So let's get some 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 16. And we'll go ahead and start cooking up this grout. Another nifty little tip for you guys for the early game. Wow, this rain. Hold on, let me ambient environment, turn that down a little bit. That helped none. Okay. Music and sounds. Weather. Okay. Much better. Alright. As soon as it gets nighttime, I'm gonna sleep that away. I can't stand it when it rains. A little piece of advice for you guys. Whenever it comes to cooking any of your ores up. So like, say I wanted to cook up some of this tin ore. When you're first starting out, it's really good to take like your coal or your charcoal and break it up into these fuel pellets. And the way you do that is just to take, like, you know, if this was coal or charcoal, you just drop it in there and it'll make 8 fuel pellets. Each fuel pellet will smelt 1 thing. So basically it keeps you from wasting your coal early on, because it is a little bit difficult to get, or to use it without wasting it, I should say, in the early game, because of the way you get resources. So anyway, we are... Give me a minute, let me craft up some stuff. We're going to get this, this thing right here. We're going to put all of that into a barrel. We're still going to leave this here in case we want to do it manually. But to have cobblestone in a barrel would be really nice. So I'm going to get on that, and I'll catch up with you guys when I have all the stuff together to do it. You know, I almost completely forgot. I was looking in this quest book at the end of last episode after we had signed off and everything. We've got 2 quests with unclaimed rewards. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Let's see, metallic collection, broken iron ore. Alright, cool. Oh, we get some free iron out of that, so that's really nice. Molten stone. So this basically just asked us to create lava with our clay bucket, which I think we did that on camera. Yep. Okay, cool. Aluminum brass is really good. Alright. So, catch up with you guys in just a minute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I am back, and I've got the things that we need. So, hoping that Forge Microblocks works with me here, I'm just going to plop a transfer node there from extra utilities and lead it over to here and place a better barrel right there. Now, that's going to be important later on. Yes, it cooperates. Fantastic. And I'm going to leave this uncovered for now because we're going to be chucking upgrades in there later. Um, so I'm going to toss, here, I'll show you the recipes for some of this stuff. Uh, transfer. So the transfer node is a little bit expensive. You get redstone from sifting dust at a very low rate, but you still get it, which is kind of nice. And yeah, so I took a while and did that, and chests and stone, and this will take any sort of transfer pipe from extra utilities. I just use the basic, which is made like this. You get 8 for that. And then I have the world interaction upgrade here. It's just a little bit of iron and some lapis. You know, 7 iron per, it's not bad, and you only really need 1. Well, no, I guess you could put more in there, but I really don't see the purpose behind it. The next things that I'll end up putting in here is going to be some speed and probably some stack upgrades. But you guys can see this is going to automatically generate cobblestone for me, so I have no need to use this to get cobblestone itself. The only thing I'll use this for is just sitting here and breaking it up and getting gravel from. So that's really nice. And I wanted to put this here because I'm going to expand out this platform on this side, and this is where our Tinker's Construct stuff is going to go for now. And having a cobblestone generator automated is always a really nice thing, especially in this particular form of skyblock. So before we move on, let's look at our quest book, because that might, yep, that completed a quest here in Storage Wars, which is for the better barrel, and we get a structural upgrade for that. Very loud, thank you. We will go ahead and chuck that on there. Chuck that on there. Let's see, what else can we do here? Expanding. Iron ingot. Okay. So let's see. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Storage upgrade X3. Okay. Storage upgrade. Okay, so how do I make one of these? Ooh, we are not up to the point where we can make these yet. So that's going to have to wait. Let's see, do I have... I do not. I was hoping to be able to get the builder's wand in on this, but I guess that's not really an option. So I'm going to go ahead and build out this platform a little, or actually, you know what? I'm not even going to use wood, because Tinker's Construct involves lava, and using wood is a generally bad idea. Wow, already 7 stacks. That's wonderful. Catch up with you guys in a minute. I'm going to build this out, and we'll do stuff, because it appears that all of our seared bricks are done cooking up.
All right, ladies and
So,
gentlemen,
BRBs. Let's get to working on this smelter. You guys can see I just put a little cobblestone thingy out here. I have, eventually we will have 2 of these smelteries. Eventually. Now, right this second, we really just need 1 for ore production, but there is a quest for this here in the quest book. I don't know where else I would expect a quest to be. So we need a seared tank, a smeltery controller, a smeltery drain, and 16 seared bricks. So let's look at that seared tank. And how do I make you? Okay, I need a teensy bit of glass. And hammer. Don't need torches right now, so I'll go ahead and move those. And hammer. And put you in there. Put a singular fuel pellet, not in there, in there. And that'll make that. Okay. So let's see the smeltery controller. Okay, I can make that. So there's one. And I need the smeltery drain. Can make that. And I'm going to need one of these. This is getting only slightly annoying. I will also need... What else will I need? I guess that's it for now. So let's go ahead and get that seared tank. And there's that. So now I just take this and craft it into those. Now we're just going to make a very small and basic one for now. And I'm going to stick it right here. 8, 9. And then 2. I think I'm going to put the seared tank right here. And I'll put the smeltery controller on this side. There we go. And pop that back off. Put that there. Put that there. And then 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Now my plans for this whole... Oh no, I messed up. My plans for this whole Tinker's Construct thing right at this moment... Why are you in my clicker? There we go. I need... Oh, cool, and I have just enough. I didn't think I'd made one. I need a seared faucet. There we go. Let's go ahead and claim that reward. So we have a free gear cast. We already have that, so let's claim that reward. That was just for making the casting table. We've already made iron, so let's claim that reward. We've already made copper, so let's claim that reward. Wow, we're making moves here. Growing slimy. Okay, so I need to grow 6 slime, or grow a slime sapling. That's a thing. Gonna go ahead and put this stuff here. Do I? I do still have that aluminum brass. So what I'm going to do is take that. Oh, I guess I already had one. Pull these. Well, no, let's not pull the dusts out. Take this iron, drop it in there. Take this aluminum brass, stick it in there, and grab our bucket. Where did I? There you are. Hello, bucket. Steal some lava. And stick it in there. Actually, I'm going to make a few trips and do this. We're going to cook that up and get a ingot cast made so that we can pretty much automatically craftify ingots. And the cool thing about the smeltery is it doubles your ores. So if I were to smelt these iron ores, it would turn into 6 ingots instead of oh, rude. You got rid of my iron. How rude of you. Okay, that's fine. I believe... No, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Now, I can take this and drop it in there, and it'll slowly cook them up. The other thing about this that's really cool is that you can stick cobblestone in a smeltery, and it'll make seared bricks. or it melts down into seared stone, which makes this seared brick, which makes, yeah, stuff to expand the smeltery. Normally I would put some glass up here, but for right now I really don't think it's necessary. We will build this up slowly but surely, and I'm going to start on this side. And torch. I've actually had mobs spawn inside of a smeltery on several occasions. That's always an odd event to have happen. Yeah, I'm gonna smelt up some of my stuff here. Actually, no, I'm gonna get enough stuff to make a hopper because that's gonna make this a lot easier, and I think we're about to automate this, so tell you what, I'll catch up with you guys in a second. I'm going to craft a few things, and we will be right back. Alright, we're back, and I want to show you guys what I'm about to do here. So I'm going to pop this off and this, and I'm going to take 2 chestes and put right in there. Then I'm going to... Am I looking? Yes, I am looking at the casting table, so I'd have to pop this off anyway, which doesn't matter. We have infinite cobblestone now. And put that there. Oh, another unprofessional moment. Fill this back in. And I need to get on top of the smeltery. Now, this thing that I have made is a redstone clock. And it's really easy to make. I had enough redstone left over to go ahead and do it. I'm going to put it right there. Basically, it sends out a 1-tick pulse every second. So, and the seared faucet can be activated with a redstone signal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the redstone clock up there, and I'm going to put a lever on top of it. Putting a lever on top of it basically allows you to toggle whether it's on or off. So if you do that, yes, it'll send out a signal, but this will only pour into there. So if you turn that on, this will only pour into there once, I should say. So if you turn that on before you even put anything in there, it won't pour anything out at all, and you can manually click that to pour stuff out of your smeltery, which is always nice. So from here, I can, let's take some of this aluminum ore dust and just chuck that in there. And you guys can see it'll cook up. And since I have this redstone clock here, it'll basically automatically pour it. And I don't have to worry about it. So it's one of those set it and forget it kind of things. We will be using a Tinker's Construct smeltery to make a lot of seared bricks for basically free. In doing so, sorry, just had a moment. In doing so, we will have essentially infinite building material, and you guys can see here the hopper's taking everything out of there, and it's just automatically going in this chest. So now, anytime we get some of that ore dust, let's see what I have. I have some nickel and some copper. I've actually got a good bit of stuff in here that I could put together. Some gold. Gold is always good. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Let you guys see how this works, because I don't believe I showed you guys in the last episode. So those broken gold ores come from sifting gravel, and you put 4 of those together into the gold ore gravel, hammer it, and then you've got crushed gold ore, which goes together into gold ore sand, and you drop that, and you hammer it, and now you've got these wonderful gold ore, or powdered gold ore, and that makes the gold ore dust. And from here I can take it and put it in the smeltery and cook it up, and it does its thing all by itself because of this wonderful thing. Eventually I am going to put 2 more seared these things, smeltery drains, on the sides, and also some redstone clocks for them. Actually, now that I think about it, I could probably put... No, it wouldn't work. I'd have to have specific blocks for that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna put 2 more of those and some more casting basins with hoppers pointing into there so that I can basically triple the amount that I can smelt at a time. But right now it's really not necessary. One of the next projects we're really going to work on is going to be, and I'll build this up over time, probably in between episodes. One of the next projects we're going to work on is getting the second smeltery going and getting some automatic ore refinement, or not ore refinement, ore production going. Do I have... No quests completed. Let's see what's in our quest book. Netherrack, mycelium, all that requires a stone barrel, and I don't have one. It would appear... Go away, Cortana. Quit doing that. Sorry, Cortana was, being a weirdo. Yeah, I'm not sure what we want to do right this second. So, give me a minute. I guess I'm going to go ahead and cook up some more seared stone. And, we will be back when I'm done with that. By the way, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and grow this slimy sapling since it is the end of that particular line on the Tinker's thingy tree. I say I'm going to grow it. It might take 40 forevers. I'm going to show you guys what a slime tree looks like. Basically, it adds slime blocks in... Well, no, slime blocks were in 1.7.10, I think. Or were they a 1.8 thing? Now I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, forget it. I'm just going to let that sort of do its thing. I pulled the thing, the crucible, from right there and moved it over to here, next to where all the cobblestone is. That way it's easier for me to fill up the smeltery from here. Eventually, this will be used to automatically fill it up. I'll have a liquid transfer node, and it'll automatically pull stuff out. It'll automatically put cobblestone in here, and this will also put cobblestone in the other smeltery, which is going to go right here. That's going to be a whole nother project in itself, because it's going to take a lot of this seared stone to do it. Go ahead and put that together into whatever I can. Sit here and build this thing up. You know, like I said, it's going to take a minute, but it's very well worth it. 2 more. That's not bad, actually. Torches. Torches. Right there. Good enough? Good enough. Did you already... No, you sure didn't. You lied to me. So each of these pieces of cobblestone makes a half a brick. A half of one of these seared bricks. So basically every 2 layers I put on there, it'll make 1 more full brick. Yeah, see 3 ingots there. I need 2 more, and then it'll double the amount it'll hold. I was actually really surprised at this. With no speed upgrades or anything, it's already full. So we're going to have to do some structural upgrades or something on there to increase the capacity eventually, once we get the ores and stuff together. Are you guys cooked yet? No, you sure aren't. And you're not grown yet, and you're irritating me. Come on now. Watering can. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, I need to make 1 more chest to put over there at the the smeltery so that it'll hold all of our casts and stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Do 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 do. All right, that was easy. Drop that right there and put this gear cast in because I have no reason to hold on to it. Drop some more seared stone, take these out, and make our 2 more bricks, which go there and there. Throw some more stone in, and yeah. So that's basically going to be the process. I'm going to repeat this until I have enough stuff to upgrade this to a point where it's, worth the effort. Because as it sits right now, I can smelt 9 blocks or 18 blocks now. Now that I got this second layer put on there, and I'm also going to keep making lava here. Eventually, I need to get some netherrack put underneath there, light it on fire. That will increase the melting speed to 3 times, which is really nice. I'm not sure how the liquid pyrotheum would interact with that. I'd probably have to move this barrel in order to do that, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. So I'm going to do some other stuff, some more of the tedium stuff, probably get some more ores put together, and possibly make some more food if necessary. So I'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit. Alright, we are back. As you guys can see, a little bit of stuff's changed. I went ahead and put 2 more casting tables over here. Do not have the smeltery drains here yet because I don't have any more of these redstone clocks. And I don't believe, because it's 5 redstone per clock, yeah, I don't have enough redstone to make any more. But I did go ahead and get the hoppers underneath them and get them ready. Got some more seared stone cooking up. Went ahead and upgraded the smeltery a little bit and made it 3 levels higher. And in the meantime, see, told you it was a good idea. In the meantime, this tree grew. So, yeah, this is what a slime tree looks like if you're not familiar with it. And we're just going to go ahead and punch that down. There we go. And this tree will actually decay very quickly, I think. No? And we did get a sapling back. So anyway, basically these congealed green slimes, these are essentially slime blocks. I mean, you can jump on them and stuff, except not when you're... Yeah, there you go. Sorry, took me a second. The only thing that is not slime block about them is the fact that they're not instant mine with your hand. But that is what it is. You also get the blue slime off of these. So let's go ahead and take these, turn them into slime balls, and have a look at our quest book. Back, Tinker Toys, open. And there we go. We get some slime bricks. Not sure what I would use those for, but they do look kind of cool. So yeah, that's that quest done. Think we're going to call it for this episode. I think this is a half-decent stopping point. In between and off camera, I'm going to go ahead and get some more redstone and get these 2 smeltery drains automated. And probably build the smeltery for over here. I do not think... Yeah, I'm not going to automate that. I'm going to do that on camera so you guys can see. But it's basically just going to be another one of these mirrored on this side, and all it's going to make is the seared bricks. I'm also going to have a compacting machine eventually to turn the individual bricks into our brick blocks. I'm also strongly considering putting those putting the casting basins in, so it goes ahead and compacts them into the blocks from there, instead of having to worry about the producing the bricks first. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch up with you next time.